Hello, this is Carolyn, and this is kind of a different kind of video. I mentioned, or maybe some of you already know, how I have had and still have a lot of stuff that I did not sell on eBay and stuff that I had gotten through the years. This, I think I tried on these shoes like 7.5 or 8. Their suede leather. It was when my daughter and I were in some kind of a shoe club, and well, that didn't work out so well for me, but anyway, I will clean them off if you decide that you want them. I got these ballet slippers for resale value. Now it looks like somebody has worn them a little bit. Size 41. Those damn things are expensive. I mean, I don't really get it, but they're professional ballet slippers. You know, with that padding, and look at that toe right there. Like you see people get right up there on their toes, graceful enough to do that. Most days I'm like lucky to walk up the stairs without falling down, without worrying about that stuff. That was never for me. That was all for resale. And just at the time, I think I saw some used ones going for like $40 by themselves. And anyway, I'm wanting to combine all of these. If you're a person who maybe a little foot fetish, whatever you're into, I don't need to know that. That really isn't my concern. Let me see what brand name these are so I can show you. Oh, there's a cute little hearts in there. And you can see they're all clean and everything. These were like a store return or something. I used to buy a lot of stuff like that, the gently worn stuff, for resale purposes. Now these are really beautiful, the open toe, and they are designer. Please look these up because these definitely are 7.5s, and if you're into resale, you'll be able to sell these. I think that most of you who've watched anything that I have done already know that my husband is a disabled veteran, and he does not have any fun riding in the car, waiting at the post office, all of, selling shoes and stuff, or selling anything. All of this is just something they're just sitting around. If all of them can go to one person, that would be fantastic. I really would like to get something out of them, maybe like $50 for all of them, but you will find that these alone, or the ballet slippers, really cover that. I don't know too much about those other pairs, but they're nice and they're clean, and I mean, hell, $50 for 4 pairs of shoes. If you don't like them that well, you can regift them, I guess. And other things that you could do if you don't want to do that. I feed a massive amount of feral kitty cats. The Independence, Missouri sort of had that problem, at least where I'm living, before we moved in. So I obviously do not have deep pockets to have a bunch of cats spayed or neutered. Or, yeah, can you imagine me trying to take my husband to that event? You know, if I will give you, not just the shoes, but other stuff that I've had around. What the hell is this? Let me see. Sorry, my language is not that great. Anyway, this is some little fly fishing tool. Hey, if you want that, I'll throw that in with the shoes. Just remind me if you're a fisherman. It just happened to be right there in the same pile. I don't remember how I connected those items. But anyway, my information is always in the description. If you want to work something out, my cats eat Frisky's cat food, the feral ones, and the only cat that I deliberately kept is one cat named Dexter, and he was ours. All these others, I hadn't planned on it. But if you see an animal that does not have a home and they're typically domestic, sometimes you just make the best of it and work with them. But I cannot afford to give them all the care they need. Like I said, if you guys are creative that way, let me know. But I don't want to hear about any kinky stuff or anything like that. You know, my husband's really not cool with anything like that. But you know, God bless you. You know, you do you. Live your life however you want. I definitely am not here to make a decision on that. But anyway, I appreciate you taking a look. So thank you and have a great evening.